Come through range, ain't no sport. Kids yelling key like no stills from the porch.
Everything.
What do you think your highest attribute rating should be in the game?
I think definitely my three-point shooting.
I'm a good passer, so passing the ball is what I do probably the best.
My dunking, for sure. You know, I got a lot of dunks in my package, so, you know, that rating should be pretty high.
Definitely have my speed. I feel like my speed should be like a 97, 98.
That's really high.
At least, yeah, it is high.
So you definitely have to grab.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
That's a look from earlier on as the Nets head to the locker room. They're in no mood to let this game get away from them on their home floor. The traffic in New York City making its way back and forth between Manhattan and the borough of Brooklyn. Our setting tonight. Welcome, everyone. The regular season is in the books. The battle for the East begins. Round one, game one. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg, looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there with Young. And it's Okongwu in at the center position. And for the Nets, Junior's out there with Durant. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's Harden. And it's Robinson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So Atlanta will get the first possession. Here's Young. Pass to Hunter. Collins against Irving. Shot by Collins, no good. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Brooklyn. Here's KD. Banked in off the glass. Durant's got the first points of the night for the Nets.
Beautiful body control by KD. Well-coordinated athlete, especially for a near 7-footer.
To the paint, stolen by Durant. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. And the jam by Harden.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Collins looking around. First quarter, just over a minute played. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I spoke briefly with Nate McMillan. He said it's all about confidence for our guys, the belief in ourselves that we belong here. So he spoke about the importance of gaining the early momentum in this series. The best way to get that momentum is to come out and steal game one on the road.
All right, David, thanks. Here's Young. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in.
Certain guys, points just come their way, but Trey is also about effort.
It's Robinson, high post. To the inside. Junior, good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
You see the game plan is working already. 4 straight makes to start this one.
Hawks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Now Young. Lets it go from deep. Does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just 1 so far.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Harden's shot is good. Harden's got his second bucket.
And Harden's such a creative scorer, especially when he gets in close to the basket.
And here's Young from the arc. Rebounded by the Nets.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks. Cantor, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Then for the Hawks, Portis, he's checked in for Okongwu. And it's Reddish in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. Young passes to Hunter. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Inside. A nice shot by Young.
He's fearless. Trey Young knows he's probably going to take contact, and it doesn't matter at all.
Irving kicks to Junior. Knocked away. Oh, and here comes Young all alone. Plays it in off the breakaway. Young's got 6 points.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Harden dishes to Cantor. Portis against Durant, and the shot goes in.
With his size, KD almost unstoppable from mid-range.
The Hawks trail by 6. Down low, here's Young, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Irving finds Cantor. And here's Harden. Cantor trying to free himself up. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist from Enes Kanter.
And honestly, that was a great effort defensively. But Harden just with that unique ability to get his shot off under any circumstance.
Here's Collins. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. The Hawks shooting their first free throws of the night. For the Nets. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Portis, he's checked in for Griffin. Okongwu comes in for John Collins. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Gallinari. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Young. Robinson passes to Junior. And Junior throws it down.
There's an intensity to Junior's game that sometimes intimidates opponents. You can see it on their faces.
Mitchell Robinson out there with Durant. Then it's Harden. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Junior in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Timberwolves, was terrific. He had 30 points, and it seemed like every shot he put up was going in. That's how dialed in he was. The numbers in that game make me anxious to see what he can do tonight. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
Junior, that one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Stolen by Robinson. Now, here is Harden. Tight defense on him. The pass to Irving. It's good from long range. Irving's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Cantor checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Moment here now for an injury report. Now for an update on Trey Young's injury. Let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. I got some news from the Hawks head athletic trainer. He told me that it looks like he sprained that wrist. Thankfully, no signs of broken bones. And for a team currently in the midst of this brutal first-round series, this is really bad timing. Kevin?
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it is always.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
And we're seeing that across all sports. Guys are just getting bigger, faster. The human body can take only so much.
Kanter with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Kanter's shot is off.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Portis, the pass to Bogdanovich. Okongwu kicks to Bogdanovich. 5 on the clock. Takes the 3. And Irving pulls it down.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
And that one's good, Junior.
And what muscle from Junior. Welcoming the contact and just pushing his way through.
The shot. And the jumper falls for him. A dominating first half of basketball. And so far, hasn't been close. Nets out in front. They finish off the second quarter on a 15-4 run. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. And we're ready to get back into the action here in game one. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
With so much on the line tonight, you have to be impressed with the way he came out and set the tone with his aggression.
He's one of those players who can turn up when necessary, and you need those guys in big games.
And on the floor for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Reddish out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Okongwu in at the 5 down low. That shot off the mark. Good work defensively by KD.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead. The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Lobbed up there for Collins. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
One of the best young lob men in the business. John Collins finished with an exclamation point.
Harden outside. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the foul. This goes against Atlanta.
And really on top of all else Harden does for you at this end, he's a tremendous free throw shooter, around 85% for his career. Clutch.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Griffin's checked in for Okongwu, and it's Gallinari in for DeAndre Hunter. Here's Reddish, and Reddish with the slam.
One thing all scouts love about Cam Reddish, for a wing, he has a huge frame that typically bodes well at this level.
Passes it to Junior. The Nets working the ball around now. Pulls up. And that's off the glass and in. Junior's got 12 points in the game.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Here's Griffin. Robinson with the block. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. And for Brooklyn. Kanter comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And Junior subbed in for Irving. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. And here's Bogdanovich. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
And with him missing literally everything he's put up today, you can see why the score is what it is.
Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Shows you how to finish with physicality. Junior does not go down easy.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. James Harden, he's checked in for Brown. Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks. Williams comes in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. Here's Williams. 1:05 left in the third. He dishes it to Hunter. And Okongwu has it in the corner. 6 to shoot. From downtown. Offensive rebound. And Okongwu slams it in.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pass to Hunter. Gallinari outside.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Awesome concentration there. When Hunter's committed to scoring, he's hard to stop.
Now, here is Harden. Up and in on the layup. Harden's got 14.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Nets lead by 19. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. Head coach Nate McMillan is mic'd up along.
Okay, you gotta win this one. Listen.
And we're with you again as our round one coverage continues. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Harden. Durant is out there with Junior. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Harris in at the 2-guard.
Passes like this demonstrate Snell's team-first approach. He's all about getting it to the open guys.
Harden, and Harden with the stop.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sight.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Outside Portis. Here's Hunter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
Catching the defender out of position, DeAndre Hunter, he can score at all three levels.
And the Nets making a change here. Irving's checked in. And then for Atlanta, Collins checked in for Bobby Portis. Bogdan Bogdanovic comes in for Gallinari. And it's Valentine in for Tony Snell. The Hawks trail by 17. It's Bogdanovic on the wing. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Here's Irving. To get open is Robinson. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Bogdanovic left side. Another three for Atlanta.
Sometimes it's all about patience. His first three of the game, something to build on.
Pass to Junior. Back to Irving. Over Valentine. A nice shot by Irving. And the Nets lead by 13.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Outside Bogdanovic. Now, here's Okongwu. Guarded by Robinson. Robinson with the block. The kick out to Irving. To the middle. And Junior throws it down.
There's no stopping Junior right now. He's on an absolute tear and just torching the D.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Valentine passes to Okongwu. Hunter, and it's Hunter with the jam.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Timeout called, the Nets. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Junior.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
You know, that's how you send a message to open a series. There's always one player who's the difference maker in the playoffs. And I think we found our man. Harden dishes to Robinson. He kicks it to Junior. And Hunter over to help. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Hits the jumper in space.
The ability to scan the floor and make the right decision. This is why you want the ball in Junior's hands.
We've got 1:55 left here in the fourth quarter. Reddish the pass to Hunter. Over Junior. Hunter no good. Nets leading by 15. Irving kicks to Junior. Inside. And he hammers that one down. Right in the face of DeAndre Hunter.
We're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Reddish with the ball. Just 5 on the clock. 1:11 left to play in the final quarter. They grab their own miss.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down and what will be a win here in game 1 of the series for Brooklyn.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Junior.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Shot from 16. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Brooklyn with the ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Here's Robinson, and it's blocked. Now, here's Reddish. Defense right on him, and that one drops.
He's still adding muscle to his frame. Cam Reddish is showing us his ability to play through contact and finish.
Irving looking for an opening. Now the feed to Junior. And Junior throws it down.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.